Okay, so today is May the 16th, 2016, and tonight for our Oil Addicts Weekly Call, we have a special guest, and that is Connie Bryant. And Connie lives in Pensacola, Florida, and she has been a Young Living member since July of 2015, I believe. And she was introduced by Erin Davis. And so I've invited her tonight just to share some tips with you. She's been hosting a lot of make and takes lately and sharing the love of the oil. So I just thought it'd be nice to bring her on. So go ahead, Connie.
Thank you, Angie. Thanks for asking me to speak. I've been thinking, I love that you just kind of gave me free reign over what to talk about, so I could just pick what I wanted. So I chose to speak about tips for sharing with others. And I've narrowed it down to my top 5 that I like to share. The first one is you need to use the products to fall in love with them. It's really hard to show your passion for products that you aren't actively using yourself. I can't imagine anyone who understands the benefits of using essential oils not committing to the Essential Rewards program. Not only are you getting a discount for buying the products at 24%, but you get another percentage off to use toward free products. If you aren't committed to purchasing at least 50 PV per month yourself, it's really hard to continue to bring excitement about the products to others. I love sharing about the new products I get each month. I'm fortunate to work in an office where almost everyone has become a member, so we are sharing with each other on a daily basis. We talk about our monthly orders and also our wish list. We also share how the products are benefiting us and our families. I know others inspire me, so I hope I also inspire them to explore by using new products and learning their benefits. My second tip, listen. People are telling you what they need. They share about their aches and pains, their family's aches and pains, their emotional needs, and on and on. Once you learn to listen to people's needs, you are able to respond to them by sharing what the oils have done to help you or someone you know. I once heard someone say, if you are living, you are suffering. It is so true. While we have a lot to be thankful for, we also have daily challenges that at some point we all have to face. Everyone deals with stress and health-related issues at some point, whether it is personally or through family and friends. Share with them how they can benefit from using essential oils. Most people want help or they wouldn't be sharing their concerns with you. Some people may not appear to hear what you have to share about the oils. Sometimes they are focused on what is wrong. So they're so focused on what's wrong that they literally cannot absorb what you are trying to share with them. Don't take offense if they don't jump right in and say, sign me up. On the other hand, they may just need time to process what you are sharing with them. Some people just like to complain. They don't really expect or want you to solve their problem. My philosophy is this. I will share until I sense that they really are not interested. I do not take it personally. You are not going to help everyone. My third tip, share using samples. People love to get anything for free. It doesn't even matter what it is sometimes. How many times has someone given you something free as a promotion that you thought you really wanted at the time, to later look at it and think, I really don't know why I wanted this? I enjoy sharing samples with people. I love mailing goodies to a member or someone who is interested in the products. By the time they get them, I have almost forgotten that I sent it. Then out of the blue, I get a text message or phone call from them thanking me. They always seem to be so appreciative, and it gives me an opportunity to talk about the products. Young Living is so very generous with its members. I almost feel obligated to share with others. I have a coworker that kept saying, Connie, I can't believe how you keep sharing your oils with everyone. They aren't cheap. She said, I don't know if I would be so generous. Since then, she has not only become a member, but she is sharing her oils also. I share because I feel sharing is something that Young Living has done. They have awesome promotions, and I feel like they're sharing with us by offering those. I also know how I feel when my upline leaders share with me. Whether it's a bottle of oil, a shared text message, or a like and a comment on a Facebook post. It makes me feel special, and I want to share that feeling with others. That's what Young Living is about, sharing a quality product with others, along with a community of generosity. I get back way more than I share with others. Tip number 4, make and takes. I love, love, love make and takes. Don't get me wrong, to host a make and take is a lot of work. I am not even going to pretend like it's not, but the rewards are worth all the work. I get lots of positive feedback from people who attend them. If you're like me and have a hard time making decisions, deciding what to make was a lot easier by looking over the Oil Addicts Make and Take Facebook group. If you aren't already reading these posts, you should be. There's some awesome information in this group. It is one of my favorite oil-related Facebook groups. Then you must begin the process of gathering the supplies, which is no small task. I ended up going to multiple stores and shopping online to find supplies to make the items I had planned. I hosted my first 2 make and takes recently, and it was so much fun. It was worth all the planning and preparing it took to make sure I had everything I needed. Now that I have created a lot of the Avery labels and recipe postcards to place at the tables with each item, I think future make and takes will be a lot less work. Some of these templates are posted in the Make and Take Facebook group files section, but they weren't there as I was creating mine. Angie has also added a file to use as your sign-up sheet. Take advantage of the items in the files in each Facebook group. Don't feel like you need to reinvent the wheel. Now that I know a lot of the most common items I will need, I can pick them up while shopping. Always be on the lookout for new items and ideas reasonably priced that you can use during your classes. Another tip I have for hosting make and takes is encourage people to bring someone. First, it increases the number of people in your class. Second, it just makes it more fun to spend time with friends. I always love going somewhere with a friend more than going alone. I am more likely to go if I've committed to a friend that I will go with them. Tip number 5, don't think. If I give myself too much time to think, I can talk myself out of just about anything. Just do it. Pick a date for a class and a make and take, and start advertising and inviting people to it. Then you have no choice but to start preparing and getting things done to make it happen. It's funny, the first make and take that I planned that was not at my house was at Hobby Lobby. And it's really funny because the day that I called to ask about their policy and how they did their training classes and made the room available, the lady said, this is the deadline for getting it to our corporate office so that they can post it on our website. So I was almost forced, I felt like, to make a decision right then, and I went ahead and signed up for two dates in May. So I didn't have time to think about it. I just said, I'll take these 2 dates. I want these 2 times. So, I mean, it was already planned. I had no choice. I was forced into doing it. And I'm so glad that I did, because I've already had one there, and now I've signed up for my second one I'm having next week. I plan on calling tomorrow to sign up for classes in June. So, you know, don't wait until you think you know it all, because that's never going to happen. The only things you need to teach a class is a kit, a little knowledge, an open heart, and a lot of enthusiasm. Also, don't be afraid to post on social media. Post to pique people's interest. Share what you are doing with your products. People don't always like or comment to a post, but they are more likely reading it. If they truly aren't interested, then they will skim past it. I have been contacted by people I don't even know who have seen my post on a mutual friend's Facebook page. I was telling Angie while we were waiting for everybody to join the call that I literally had a lady Facebook message me for a friendship request. Within just a few minutes, she had signed up for my class, and then she immediately messaged me, wanted to know if she could come by my work and pick up brochures for 3 people to take to them that she thinks are interested. So make sure you're sharing. This is just an acquaintance that I know through work. I don't know this lady. We don't really have mutual friends. And just out of the blue, she messaged me. So always post and just share. I've also gotten a lot of messages and interest from people after posting pictures on Facebook of my make and takes. They contact me to say how much fun the classes look and ask when I will be having another one, which is another reason to always plan events in advance, because you can then let them know when your next class date is, and then you can make sure that you send them an invite. People love positive posts. They enjoy seeing people having fun and are curious as to what the classes are about. So don't accept excuses from yourself. You can manage to do anything you set your mind to. Studies show that to be successful, you must do something every day toward reaching your goal, whether it's sharing on Facebook, sharing samples, preparing for classes, or learning about the products Young Living has to offer. You must do something every day. These are just a few of the things I like to share with new members. I hope you heard a few things that will help you on your journey. I'd like to thank Angie for asking me to speak and would love to hear feedback from anybody who's listening tonight about what I've spoken about. I'd also like to hear your tips about sharing.
Thank you, Connie. That was so good. And I think, personally, when you get started with Young Living, you don't know where to start, and it can be overwhelming. And the tips that you have outlined to me are just perfect. And like the whole time you was talking, I was like getting like goosebumps in my belly. What you have said is just perfect. So,
well, thank you so much for asking me, Angie. I mean, this was definitely out of my comfort zone, but I thought, I'm not saying no anymore. I'm saying yes, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to do things.
Well, you did an excellent job. Kudos.
Thank you.
Anybody else have anything to add?
Connie, you did agree with you. I mean, the part about using the products, I think Sue talked about that in one of the interviews she's done. And I didn't even realize it, but when she had come over to my house before she wanted to do the business side, she said that was the thing that she kept noticing was how many of the Young Living products were in our home. And she thought, oh my goodness, she's totally sold out on this. And that's how you can share, because you use them and you have something that you can tell people about. So, but yeah, I agree 100% with your 5 points. I think those are fantastic. And definitely just listening and sharing. That's huge. It was so great.
Thank you, Christy.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that you're going to pass along some of these notes to me, because I love that saying that you said something about having a kit and then an open heart, and I was trying to type out and I missed all that, so I know that was a good phrase, and I love the phrase that you were talking about not accepting excuses from yourself. And I know for me personally, I tend to do that. I feel like I'm a pretty positive person, but my sister called me out on it once. We were talking about my oily shack and my Airstream. It got me wanting to, hit the road. I just kept saying, no, I can't do that. And I kept coming up with an excuse over and over. And she was like, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. And I was like, you're right. And so now I'm more in tune every time I say I can't do something, because I'm like, no, yes, I can. I can do that. It's what you put your mind to.
Well, I love that I have, this is a kind of a two-edged sword. I love that I have y'all's support and y'all are always in communication with me, and I love that. And at times I think I hate that y'all don't live here near me, but I feel like that's pushing me to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have you here, so I need to be that person for other people.
Right. Yep. That's so true. And as soon as I get my RV set, I will come and visit.
Well, please do.
Okay. Well, thank you again, Connie. And I'll save this recording because I know there were several that wasn't able to join tonight. And I know they're going to love to go back and listen to this. I think I'm going to go back and listen to it myself a couple of times. So you're definitely encouragement to us. And we're all in this together. So thank you again.
We're a team.
Yep.
That's right. Thank you, Connie.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great evening and a great week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Love you.